Chris Kyle was born in 1974 in the Midwest, Texas. His father was a minister and his mother was a schoolteacher. When Chris was 8 years old, his father gave him a Springfield rifle, with which he hunted with his father and brother. He started rodeo appearances as a teenager and was a professional cowboy after graduating high school. But after an arm injury, his career as a cowboy ended. From 1992 to 1994, he trained at Tarleton University as an animal technician. But he didn't want to work on a farm, he couldn't be a professional cowboy, so he decided to become a military man. He wanted to serve in Marine Special Forces units, but was enlisted to serve in the SEALs. In 1999, Chris Kyle was selected to study basic training in California, successfully graduating in the spring of 2001. During the war in Iraq, Kyle was deployed 4 times. Kyle is officially credited with more than 150 hit targets, which is considered the best result for American snipers in the history of the U.S. Armed Forces. Prior to that, the best score was considered to be 109. However, the Department of Defense does not name the current number of targets hit, presumably there are more than 200. The longest effective shot Kyle ever fired was at a distance of 1,920 yards. He was awarded the Silver Star, and 4 times another type of award, the Bronze Star. After 10 years in the Army, he returned home in 2009. He lived in Midlothian, Texas with his family. He worked in a management position at Kraft International, a company that trains snipers and bodyguards. In 2012, Chris Kyle wrote an autobiography, American Sniper. On February 2, 2013, he was killed at a shooting range in Texas, where he was visiting with friend Chad Littlefield and another former Marine, Eddie Ray Root, whom they had recently met. Root was also a Marine, but served from 2004 to 2011. After being discharged in 2011, he was diagnosed with PTSD and schizophrenia. He was taking pills, drinking alcohol, suffering from hallucinations and paranoia. It was Ruth who shot the former sniper in Littlefield some time after they arrived at the range, then fled. Chris Kyle was shot 6 times with a .45 caliber handgun. The killer was arrested and sentenced to indefinite imprisonment. Chris Kyle was buried in Austin, Texas on February 12, 2013. In 2014, a film was made about this sniper, based on his real biography and the memoirs he wrote. In addition to the events of the war, the picture includes the memoirs of Chris's wife, who tells of the affection and friendship between her husband's fellow servicemen. The main role in it was played by Bradley Cooper and directed by Clint Eastwood. The following year, the film Sniper was presented in 6 nominations for the Oscars, in one category won. Chris Kyle is considered the best sniper of all time in the U.S. Armed Forces, with a record number of hits on live targets to his credit. A film was made about his life, which received positive reviews and commercial success.